Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be making an easy lunch. We're making spicy udon noodles. We're going to start by cooking our noodles, and these are the udon noodles that I'm going to use. You're going to boil your water just like you cook spaghetti or pasta. You first make sure your water is boiled, and you add a little salt to the water, and then once it comes to a boil, you just add in your noodles. Spread them a bit so they don't get sticky or like get close to each other, and then you just let them boil, and once they're ready and cooked thoroughly, you just drain them and let them sit. You can also rinse them in cold water to avoid them from sticking to each other even on the outside and just resting. And as that is cooking, you're going to start prepping your vegetables that you're going to use in the stir fry and the sauce. So first of all, you start off by cutting your ginger and your garlic that you're going to crush in a mortar and pestle. Ignore the words that I'm saying in the video. It's muted, so you can't even hear. Just listen to what I'm saying here in the voiceover. Yeah. And then we're going to crush them there. And then next, you just cut up your onions into little cubes, or however you want to cut them. You can also like cut them into just strips. It doesn't really matter, whichever you like and whichever you think is the best for you. Just cut it like that. So you'll just place your onions on a side plate or just a side after you're done cutting them. And now you'll just crush your ginger and garlic together, and they look like that. So these are the ingredients that you need for the sauce: brown sugar, chili sauce, soy sauce, peanut butter, and apple cider vinegar. But you can also use white vinegar instead of apple cider vinegar. And then you'll just measure everything according to your taste, according to your heart, and according to the amount of noodles that you're also cooking. Yeah, but if you don't like for the vinegar, make sure it's just like 1 tablespoon. And then if you don't like the peanut butter, don't put a lot. I just put 1 teaspoon and I didn't taste it that much. So if you have a problem with it, you can either just remove it or not. And just mix your sauce together, and that's a consistency. It doesn't have to be so like light. And mine was little because I was making very little noodles. So then you just heat your pan and you add sesame oil. Sesame oil has a very strong flavor to it, and I don't like that flavor, so I just added some olive oil. And then you add your onions and your garlic and ginger that has been crushed, and just let that cook for a few minutes. After that has cooked for like 2 to 3 minutes, you can now add your purple cabbage that will add a really good crunch and flavor to your whole meal. You just add a bit of that. Mine was frozen, that's why it's in a Ziploc bag. Just let that cook for 2 to 3 minutes, just a little small time, so that it can become a bit soft and not too soft, because you still want that little crunch in it that will add some flavor to the food. So just let it cook for a few minutes with everything, and then we'll add the sauce. Also, if you don't want the crunch in your purple cabbage, you can always just cook it for a bit longer so that it can become soft and fully cooked. So you'll add in your sauce. I also don't like wastage. Oh my gosh, was I to say wastage? Wastage. And you mix it all together and make sure the cabbage and the garlic and ginger and onions and everything that's in your pan is well coated with the sauce. And let that like cook for a few minutes as you're mixing and stirring constantly. And then, as I said, I don't like wastage, so I just added some water so that I can get each and every ounce of the sauce out of the bowl. And also for the mixture to just have a little moisture and wetness to it, so that the noodles are not too dry. So yeah, you can also add a bit more water, and obviously, as I said, you can multiply the amount of the ingredients of the sauces that you'll put in your pan. And then we add in our noodles and mix everything together and make sure that everything is well coated. I had to go in with 2 wooden spoons because things were not looking good. Like the mixture and the noodles are just not mixing well together, so I just had to, reinforce and add more equipment. And I also added a bit more soy sauce for color, because rather than giving me the color that I wanted it to give me. so I just added a bit more soy sauce. You can also add more soy sauce, more oyster sauce, more teriyaki sauce. You can actually just add any other ingredients that you'd like. I was just sharing a recipe that I got from TikTok, and I was following what the lady had said, but you can always, you know, put your own twists and turns into the recipe to make it to your own liking. So let's mix that all together and make sure everything is well cooked, and now we're ready to serve and taste this meal. And whatever. And we're just gonna get up close and personal for the tasting. So, do I think it's gonna taste nice? I like 8 out of 10 think it's gonna be nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know. Okay, one last bite. This seems to be a decent one. Not bad. The noodles are very, very chewy compared to kawaida noodles. I like the addition of the cabbage, the ginger, the nuttiness and chewiness of sesame seeds. I can't taste the peanut butter though. So that was an issue to you. Minimize it and you won't taste it. But yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. It's a wrap. That is your 15-minute lunch on your table, ready for you to eat. And that's the end of the video. Ignore my husband, by the way. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and watch out for new videos every Sunday and Wednesday at 5 p.m. or 11 a.m. Kenyan time. Bye. I've had 2 more bites and it's nice. Actually nice. And it is spicy. I wasn't tasting the spice before, but now I am. And it's amazing.